From what I can tell, we can have wins without wars. But I don't know if we can manifest without magic. My name is Mr. 2020. You're listening to the Power of Imagination podcast, where we explore one thing and one thing only. And that's the power of vision. That's the power of the wonderful human imagination, which works because you are how God has the adventure of a lifetime. You are God having the adventure of a lifetime. And as long as you deny your divinity, you cannot accept your wish in its fullness. But let's dive in. You can have wars without wins. And that's how most people live. Endless wars. Very few wins. I came to Melbourne back in 2010 to work some magic with some Forex traders. And I've learned something. Those who go on to win develop an identity, a very successful identity when it comes to being a trader. They have an identity that unleashes passion and fascination. And those who struggle, they're just at war. You can have wins without war. And you can have war without wins. And I look in today's world, it seems like more and more people are at war. They're exhausted. They worship at the altar of stress and struggle and sweat. And I'm inviting you to surrender to sweetness. Neville Goddard says, the moment you feel a desire, that's when you move into its assumption, into the richness of its experience. And it shouldn't take effort. It takes something far less taxing than effort to do this. It takes ease. So I just heard from Dennis today. He's on day 10 or 11, he says, of Manifesting Mastery, horse.com. And he's having a huge shift. He's a trader as well. I don't understand what he trades. I don't try. I've got a couple traders, and I notice those who make it about the stress and the struggle, they have stress and struggle. But Dennis tells me he just nailed something. He's 11 days in. Congratulations. This is what I live for. Because in my own way, I'm a war veteran. I never served in the military, but I suspect being beaten to death as a prison riot hostage, as a rookie corrections officer, that counts. So does being a street cop. That counts too. I was employed by the war against drugs, the war on crime. And I'm glad I don't have to make my money like that anymore. But I live in a world where I notice most people are making money by going to war every day. And I'm inviting you to do some stretching. What if the most important thing you could do today is to have wins today? What if the one thing that would make such a difference in your life would be the daily wins? Because you'd know, I can do this. You'd know that your dreams matter. You'd know the truth about you that sets you free. So you're going to see a link for Joseph Goddard to the max.com. Go there and save $20. Get that little bag. It's the quickest, shortest, simplest way that I can tell you, that I can show you, that you can nail in detail on how to have your days go your way. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that change everything? What are you missing out on? Because you keep going to war. Because you keep accepting living life on life's terms. And I'm here to invite you to live life on love's terms. Neville taught that you're a life-giving spirit, that you are the love, the wisdom, and the power of God. I keep saying you're how God has the adventure of a lifetime, so why not let it be an adventure? Let it be lovely. So I'm still a little chill. My voice is getting better. I've gotten some hate mail over that. Mr. 20, if you lived this, should never get sick. All right. Well, if you're capable of driving a car, you still might hit a pothole once in a while. And I'm okay with that. Because when you take the time to judge me, the only thing you're doing is bringing up your doubts. And when you bring up your doubts and project them on another, you're just denying your dreams. You see, you are the dance of humanity and divinity. Humanity and divinity, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You're a dance between something mysterious and something miraculous. And so I invite you to play. Start having those daily wins. Let me know about them. I'm loving your feedbacks. So let's imagine up something yummy. It's going in silence. So we've been talking a lot about daily wins right now. Apparently that came up about the time of my birthday. What if every day was your birthday? Just saying. Here's the other one, excuses or excellences. Because you are royalty, and we call royalty your excellency. And the king proclaims, and the kingdom responds. As long as you live as excuses, you cannot experience excellency. And so I invite you to excellency. If you got cold, if you want to dive deeper, Joseph Goddard to the max.com. That's my main suggestion this week. And if you want to check out some other goodies too, join us in Manifesting Mastery. Go to NevilleGoddardStore.com. God, we've got some new goodies there. We've got a new program coming up too. The Power of Personal. I am so excited for this. So, dive deeper, soar higher. Stop participating in those universal problems that everyone has to go to. Because you are how God has the adventure of a lifetime. You are God having the adventure of a lifetime. Your desires are divine in origin. And your job is to stop denying your divinity so you can accept your wishes and they're sinless. My name is Mr. 2020. You've been listening to the Power of Imagination podcast, where we explore one thing and one thing only, the power of vision, the powers of limited human imagination. Sharing is caring. And Steve, Steve, and Sarah My remarkable kids, thanks for poking me this afternoon. I was pondering, what's the podcast going to be about? I already imagined getting feedback from it. That was part of my daily wins, getting feedbacks from the podcast. And now I know what it's going to be. And now we've recorded it. And in just a few moments, it will be live. Helping people to live life on love's terms. See ya.